Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his first pass falls incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now it's second down. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He brings it back for the pick 6. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Dumped off to his running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They go play action here. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
11 MT, take. Here we go. Stop.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
12, 11. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-0 already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now give left side. He was contained at the line for no gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Another carry for him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Bengals football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he works all the way to the 25 before going out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Takes it in at the 21. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down.
I'm one, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got it, man. It's Gesicki. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
11.
2nd and 1. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The defense takes its third and final timeout.
I'm one, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Completes this one to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. Working quickly here. Throwing now, off play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They're going play action. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Browns looking for a score before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. A give up the middle to Ford. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
3rd and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Back.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable.
Hold on, ready?
And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
11 MT, Kate. Back.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Dad. Dad.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brought in inside the 20. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Dad.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Looking for the back that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Dad.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati! McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Matt Prater on for the field goal.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
42. Browns nothing.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started.
11,
First and 10.
11, mighty. 11. Let's get set.
Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation.
11.
You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again. And a massive sack on first down, well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
12.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now third down.
11. 11. Shot.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 29. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first. A give now from the gun. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Second and 10 now. And they pick him off again. Jordan Battle with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic. That finds Jacobs, complete. Oh, what a stiff arm. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play. Quick throw to the left is complete. He's got to gain a 6 there. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
11 MP, Kate. 11 MP, Kate.
Second and 4. He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. And the catch is made. touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 34. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Back-to-back carries here. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs.
Ready? 11
They've got 1st down from the 31.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
From the red zone now. He's got it. He breaks the tackle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Browns 1st down.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 48. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they really went for it on